Hello, and welcome back to the Professional Pivot. I'm your host, Maggie Ruby. Here at the Professional Pivot, we believe that networking is the mechanism, relationships are the story, and the professional pivots are the outcome. Today, I will be sharing top 10 new rules in finding a job in 2026. In this ever-changing environment and highly competitive market, it's important to know the rules have changed. This is going to be a short episode by design. I hope to make it crisp and concise and have it have a direct punch for your future job strategy. So let's dive in. If you have been looking for a job lately, or even just trying to keep an eye on the market, you already know one thing for certain. The old rule book is officially dead. The job market in 2026 looks radically different than it did even just a year ago, and in some cases, even just a few months ago. AI is showing up everywhere. Hiring budgets are shifting, and the way companies find talent has completely transformed. So if you're out there using a 2025 strategy playbook in 2026 world, you are already going to be left behind. But the good news is change brings massive opportunity if you know how to navigate it. So today I'm breaking down my top 10 most important rules and fresh perspectives for finding a job right now in 2026. We're going to talk about everything from navigating AI interview bots to mastering the hidden job market and how to shift your resume into a skills-first powerhouse tool. Most importantly, I'm going to show you how to leverage technology while doubling down on what makes you uniquely human so you can stop blending in and finally stand out as the one of a one that you are. Whether you are aggressively hunting for your next role or just want to stay ahead of the curve, these 10 rules are your modern playbook. So rule number 1, prioritize silent hiring and networking. Statistics show that roughly 70% of roles are filled through referrals and internal pipelines before they're ever even publicly posted. So it's critical now more than ever to focus on building relationships, networking. So if you think about the stats for just a minute, if 70% are internal or warm contacts, that leaves 30% of applicants in a very competitive and tight market. So now it's very important to use your LinkedIn connections to find someone that has company connections to help you make warm introductions. Also, it is proven that if you know someone that you can list as an employee referral, your application will jump to the top, and in most cases, you will actually connect with a live person. So that is a huge tip to remember. And don't forget to capitalize on maxing out networking coffees. As I mentioned, LinkedIn connections, go to industry events, and participate in alumni groups, just to name a few. Second, embrace AI-powered job searching. Use AI agents to your advantage. So the old rule of thumb, if you can't beat them, join them. Use them to scan job boards and automate your search. This is a huge advantage point for you. You can use ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini to help you customize your resume to a specific job description. But remember to make sure all of the elements speak truly to your accomplishments so you can use them and support them in your interview. You've got to be able to back them up. It is very important to proof it and add your personal touches. You want to stand out and be one of a kind that you are. And this is one silly little trick, but when you have AI customize your resume, they use what's called M dashes. So make sure that you prompt AI to take out all M dashes, because that's a real tip off for AI as well as recruiters to know that AI has played a role in this. And you really want your resume to come across as authentically from you. The third is be targeted in submitting your applications and not get caught up in mass applying. So many people do get caught up in this, and you ultimately will spend a lot of time and wasted time and get nothing in return. Quality beats quantity every day of the week. Instead of generically applying to everything, take your time and again, customize your resume to a few very specific opportunities that you are interested in. Consistency and quality will be your key here. 4, showcase your human skills, your soft skills. With routine tasks often automated within companies, thanks to AI, employers prioritize candidates with strong critical thinking, emotional intelligence, and adaptability, all things that AI in just routine workflows cannot do and cannot offer. This is what makes you stand out as human, and soft skills help differentiate you from just the basics. Provide specific accomplishments that were achieved through your soft skills, such as examples of where you have used your critical thinking skills, or you've adopted to a rigorous environment or a challenging project, and specifics to support that. Cross-functional projects are always something to sign up for. Great exposure. Number 5, adopt a skills-first resume strategy. So this is important. Shift focus from job titles to demonstrate skills and measurable outcomes. Stats and results are critical. How do you take something and take it to the next level? You want that to come across in your resume and your story. Remember, credentials matter less than proven capability to solve specific problems. Number 6, prepare for AI and human interviews. Expect initial AI bot interviews, whether we like it or not, followed by, and if you get through them, followed by human interviews, requiring you to articulate your future-focused value proposition, not just past experience. That is what AI is looking for, and that's the initial screen. So this is very important to understand. AI interprets your experiences. AI does not just totally rely solely on keywords like ATSs have in the past. So think more storytelling in your bullets than just matter-of-fact experience, or what I call hard bullets. So for example, I had a friend that ran their resume. They had a friend that was a technical recruiter that utilized AI screening. And they had their resume run through the bot screening process. And what was fascinating about this is they were a marketing executive and AI interpreted them as a lawyer. So that person obviously would never have gotten put through to the next round if they were seeking a marketing experience. So think about words you use and the stories you integrate into your resume. So think about AI interpreting your resume, not just keywords. And I'm not saying don't use keywords, because that's also critical, because that helps rise the resume to the top as well. So it's a combination. Also have LinkedIn mirror your current resume. That's important because recruiters now often don't just rely on AI and their interpretation of your resume and their understanding of your credentials. They look and see what you have listed on LinkedIn. So it's very, very important to spend time updating and keeping your LinkedIn resume current, and that speaks to your current experiences and stories. It was interesting. I just read an article about, it's called the 1 a.m. interview. And now what's happening is that because the first round of interviews are often with a bot, people now have the control to schedule when they want to have their interview. And oftentimes it's easier to do it late at night when it's quiet. Maybe family is asleep at that point. So if you hear the buzzword 1 a.m. interviews, you'll know what people are talking about. But it's nice because it gives you control and preparation time to be in an environment where you can best deliver you and yourself and how you want to present yourself and your accomplishments. Number 7, build a professional brand online. Actively share insights, comment on industry trends, and position yourself as a thought leader to attract recruiters rather than just searching for jobs. So put yourself out there, entice recruiters to be drawn into you and want to follow you. Draw them in with compelling positioning. And as a teaser, my next episode will focus on how to build your own brand. And I'm pulling in a lot of direct stories from individuals that I've helped and what they've done in order to build their brands and the results that it translated into the real world. So please be on the lookout for that to drop. Number 8, develop digital fluency and technical literacy. Beyond basic computer skills, demonstrate the ability to use AI tools, data analytics, and new software platforms relevant to your industry. This is so important in today's environment. This has become more important ever in our AI world. Focus on internal mobility and niche-specific roles. With higher turnover, companies look for talent internally. I mentioned the 70% statistics at the very top of our show. Target industries and companies investing in employee upskilling. Number 10, stay adaptable and continuously learn. One of my favorite descriptives is stay intellectually curious. Show a growth mindset by pursuing micro credentials and keep up with industry shifts. And they're changing faster than we can imagine. But what's fun is it's AI. Just like I say, networking. But understand progressive technology. Play around with AI. Ask questions, position, play around with your resume. Take a look at job descriptions and how to incorporate them. But stay current. The more you play with AI, the more confident you'll be in successfully utilizing its capabilities. So AI, progressive technology, and how you can support AI-generated workflows. Because that's one of the things that employers are also looking for is how you can streamline through AI-generated workflows. Doesn't take the people piece out of it, but it helps streamline the workflows and automate. And if any one of you are just like having so much fun with AI right now, it's fascinating. You'll put in a prompt and you'll hit enter, and literally as soon as you hit enter, you've already got something pulled up. So it saves so much time, and companies are looking for that time to be reduced in the work environment so that you can spend more time on the people aspect that's going to take the company and your role to the next level. The world is changing rapidly, and so are desired skills. So this is extra important to pay attention to in order to stay current and bring something new to the game. As we wrap up today's episode, I would like to have you take a deep breath. Yes, the 2026 job market is fast-paced, and yes, technology can feel overwhelming. But remember, the core thread connecting all 10 of these rules is that at the end of the day, companies hire people to solve problems. If you can stay adaptable, continuously learn, and lead with your unique human skills, your empathy, your critical thinking, and your adaptability, you're going to win. Do not get discouraged by the automation. Use AI tools to build your foundation, but always inject your personal touch to show employers exactly who you are. Again, quality will beat quantity every single time. So thank you very much for joining me today. If these fresh perspectives help clarify your job search strategy, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button and share this episode with a colleague or a friend who is currently navigating their own career journey and career pivot. Now go on and land that dream job that you have always wished for and that you deserve. Until next time, stay curious, keep adapting, and I will see you on the next episode. Have a terrific rest of your day.